I think one of the areas, I mean, it's hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it, over a season, and you start seeing the different times where they played well and didn't play well. But I don't think they've ever replaced Carrick. You know, that central midfielder who can do a bit of both. He can fill in the spaces, intercept, be defensively good and reliable, and also start off play, but also open you up. Someone from deeper positions, because Carrick, people don't think of him like this, but when you play against him, you know he could have the ball on either foot, and he's not just playing through the lines. He'll play one over the top. He'll get you in. He could hurt you from anywhere on the pitch, and people forget about that about Michael Carrick, and they never replaced him. Matic is decent, but he's not as creative as Carrick. He's not as progressive with his passing. He has the odd game where he plays a few nice balls, but Carrick would do it every week. I don't think they've replaced him. That's somebody in midfield who's controlling the game, basically. And I loved Michael Carrick. I'm listening to every single word and soaking it all up because I've been ripped to shreds on this station for saying how good Carrick was. One of the most underrated players, certainly internationally.
Correct.
I mean, he was probably what we needed in that midfield. But finding those is difficult. But I don't know, they signed Van der Beek. He's injured at the minute, but they signed him and he hasn't had a look in. I'm not saying he could have been the new Carrick, but could he have improved them? Could he have made them a better team to watch?
I think there's lots of little things you could look at. You could look, people talk about the centre-half next to Maguire or overspending on Maguire, bringing Cavani in. Is he past it? Is he played enough games? I mean, if hypothetically, if United in the summer, just in the window, just not January window, the one before the start of the season, if they'd have got Kane and paid 120 million for Kane, would they be 10, 15 points better off now? Yes.
You would
and
think
would we be talking about Ollie being a failure? Would we be saying then they're competing?
They would still be in a title race.
Yeah. So one of the big questions of always with football clubs, and when we talk about Jurgen and not signing a centre half quick enough in January or doing this, recruitment now is generally separate. The manager doesn't dictate what player comes in when and for how much. He's part of the process, but the recruitment at Manchester United, how much is he involved? Are his hands tied for the players he might want? Is there funds there now because of COVID? I'm sure there is, because United's £1 billion club.
Has to be, yeah.
So recruitment ultimately is the problem.
Well, he knows Haaland, surely. I mean, it puzzles me how United haven't got Haaland, because there's no way they draw the last 3 games 0-0 if he's in the side, for example. Same with Kane, really, but I think Haaland's better.
Good. Yeah, Haaland's a good example.
So you could say there's nothing wrong with Ollie. He just needs a better striker. Or you look at the squad that they've got right now.
Should he be doing more?
Should they be drawing 3 games 0-0? And that really isn't Manchester United. This is talkSPORT.